Have you ever pondered the spiritual significance of the way you entered the world? A question not often asked, but one that carries immense depth and intrigue. Our entrance into life, the very first step we take in this world, might hold more meaning than we realize. There are various birth positions, each unique in its own way, and some believe these positions might carry spiritual implications. The most common position is the head-first entry, a dive into life, if you will. Then there's the less common breech birth. This is when a baby is born feet first, a literal step into existence. Does the way we are born influence our spiritual journey in life? Is there a deeper significance to these birth positions? These are questions that stir the soul and make us wonder about the mysteries of life. Today, we will explore the spiritual significance of being born breech, feet first into the world. The way we enter the world may indeed have spiritual implications, but what does it mean to be born breech? Let's dive into the spiritual significance of being born breech, a phenomenon that occurs in approximately 3 to 4 out of every 100 births. It's a less common route into the world, a dramatic entrance, if you will. And as with anything that strays from the norm, it carries a certain mystique and a potential for deeper meaning. Imagine the symbolism of entering the world feet first. It's like stepping into life, being ready to walk your path from day one. Traditionally, babies are born head first, slowly and gradually emerging into the world. But a breech baby? Oh, they're ready to hit the ground running, quite literally. It's almost as if they're saying, "I'm here, world, ready or not." This readiness to step into life might indicate a strong, independent spirit. It could be a sign of someone who is not afraid to forge their own path, someone who is a natural-born leader, someone who is ready to take on life's challenges with gusto and courage. But there's more to it than that. Being born breech also implies a certain non-conformity. It's about doing things differently, even from the very beginning. It's about not just following the crowd, but setting your own trends. This trait of non-conformity might be a hint towards a life that is destined to challenge norms, to question the status quo, and to walk a unique path. Breech babies, therefore, could be seen as spiritual trendsetters. They enter the world in a way that's distinctive, that bucks the trend, and that sets them apart from the crowd. It's a birth that's as unique and special as the individual themselves, suggesting a life that's anything but ordinary. So being born breech may symbolize a life that is destined to challenge norms and walk a unique path. Scene script. Let's tie all these fascinating pieces together, shall we? In this cosmic dance of existence, each one of us embarks on a journey that is as unique as our fingerprint. That journey, believe it or not, begins at the moment of our birth. The circumstances of our birth, like being born breech, carry spiritual implications that echo throughout our lives. Now let's take a moment to reflect on the spiritual significance of being born breech. It's a symbol of stepping into life, ready to walk your path. You see, breech babies literally put their best foot forward, challenging the norms from the get-go. It's as if they're saying, "I've got my own way of doing things, thank you very much." And isn't that a beautiful sentiment? It's a reminder that we all have our individual paths to tread, our unique challenges to face, and our personal victories to celebrate. It's a reminder that there's no one-size-fits-all approach to life. We're all different, and that's what makes this journey so incredibly special. But remember, it's not just about the breech babies. Each birth story, no matter how seemingly ordinary, carries its own spiritual significance. Maybe you were born at the stroke of midnight, symbolizing the beginning of a new day, a new era. Or perhaps you were born during a thunderstorm, embodying the raw, untamed power of nature. These birth stories are more than just interesting anecdotes to share at dinner parties. They're spiritual markers, guiding us on our journey through life. They shape our identities, influence our decisions, and ultimately, help us understand our purpose in this vast universe. So whether you were born breech or not, remember, every step you take in this world carries a spiritual significance. Embrace your journey, for it is as unique and special as you are.